Hi guys, and welcome to the second day of Wish&Align, and it's the second house. So the topics of the second house are money and finances. So today we're going to talk about financial wealth and how you can change your financial situation. So before I'm going to tell you what you have to do today, I want you to know and realize a few things. The first thing is that you have to make all your intentions realistic. You can't expect universe to be so unrealistic and opportunities so unrealistic that in 1 month you're gonna jump from minimum wage to $1 million per month. Like, no magic can do this. You have to stay realistic when you do your when you write the exercises in the workbook. That's the first thing. Second thing I want you to suggest, that's a psychological technique. That's not astrology, that's your psychology and how our brain works. That's what I was taught by my mentor when I was learning this technique. We need to do is to stay motivated. For example, you dream of making 5 grand per month or 10 grand per month, for example. You try to split this into the half before you write the intention. So for example, I want to earn 10 grand per month. I write an intention to earn 5 grand if I'm not doing that yet. Okay, if you are doing that, then for example, you are making 5 grands and you want to do 10, write down 7.5, so something in between. That way your intention is lower, however you will probably achieve this and it will give you more motivation to get to 10. You get what I mean, hopefully. And maybe you will get to 10, but that's gonna give you more motivation rather than you wrote 10 as an intention and you got to this point, or even worse, you wrote 10 but you got to the point 7.5. It's still great, it's more than 5 that you're doing right now, but your motivation is gonna go down because you have not achieved the goal. You know what I mean? Okay, so however you've done a lot, you already doing better. That's why we want to keep your motivation up. This, as I said, this technique, I'm making this marathon to be helpful for you in a long term, your whole life. So I don't want you just to buy this because I want everyone to use my products. No, I want you to stay grateful and to change your life honestly and be happy. So that's a psychological technique that you can use to keep yourself motivated. If there is a case when you cannot split the goal, for example, you can split, for example, you pay mortgage and you want to split it, but you can't, like you have to pay some, like you want to pay it off, like this amount that you owe. However, you can split it off, you would still have to pay the whole amount. Then increase the time. For example, don't make it the deadline, don't make it in half a year, make it in a year. Okay, so not like you pay off the mortgage in 6 months. You write down, I pay off the mortgage in 1 year. So this also gonna make you more motivated without making you hurry. And there is another technique. It's a astrological technique. It's kind of magic. I don't know how it works, but it just works. It just does. Like, I can't explain it. None of us, none of the astrologers will be able to explain it to you, because it's just magic. But I'm gonna tell this, and you're gonna decide if you want to try it out, and then we will see if it works for you, and probably it will. And then you're gonna keep doing it every month. So for example, what we need to do is we need to have a windowsill that has a direct light from the moon. If you have a windowsill that has a direct light from the moon, it doesn't have to be right now, but like overall, you know that at some point when there are no clouds, moon has a direct light to this windowsill. If you have this in your place, in your house, in your apartment, that's great, we're gonna use it. If not, then it's not gonna work. So basically what you do, you need to have some cash, or and a debit card. You can have cash together with debit card or without, but putting just a debit card would not really have so much power, you know, because it's not actual money. Do not put credit cards, and do not put debit cards that do not have any balance on it. It has to have a balance. So, but the best thing is to put some cash. Some people also do it with jewelry when they want to have more jewelry. I've never tried, but I heard for some it's working. You can try. So basically you take cash or jewelry or debit card, and you put this on this windowsill that has a direct light from the moon at some point. It doesn't have to be at the moment when you put it, okay? If it's cloudy, that's okay. So, and you wait till the 14th lunar day. That's the day before the full moon. Some people do it on the full moon, however, that's not correct, because if you do it right before the full moon, and then the full moon actually starts, and then then it starts to waning moon, then it's actually gonna have an opposite effect, that you're gonna lose more money. So we do it on the day right before the full moon, because that's the day when the moon is not waning yet, but it's really high energy. We put it on the 14th during the night right before the full moon, on that windowsill, and just wait. So basically put it during the night. In the morning you can take it and don't spend it, okay? Just keep this money for a day, and this just brings more and more financial wealth every month for you. More clients, more opportunities, more projects. Start doing it and let me know if it works for you. It works for me, it works for astrologers that I know, so I bet it's gonna work for you, but I'm really curious on your opinion. And I always tell on my Instagram when it is a full moon and when there is a waxing waning moon. And I also have a free guide, if you have not downloaded it yet, about those moon phases, and you can read about what's supposed to be done during them and what's not recommended. Okay, let's go back to our topic on financial wealth. Today we're gonna write some intentions to earn more and to make more money. Basically right now what we're gonna do, we have to, first of all, in our workbook, we have to analyze what you want to have at the end of 2025. So what are you doing, how you earning those money, what you can, like, how you imagine yourself making those money, what job makes you feel awesome, what makes you feel energized and full of energy and happiness, and this job lets you earn that much. What you want to get as presents as well, because the second house is also about presents, so the things that we have. So what do you want to get this year, what do you want people to gift you this year, what makeup things you want to have, what clothes you want to have, anything materialistic you want to have, except for the car and houses, apartments. Don't write, like, you can write this down, but we also gonna have a special day for this. Then write in every detail, like as I said in my past lesson, write every detail, like exactly how much you want to earn each month, and exactly what you want to do. Like if you want to have Dyson, for example, what exactly do you want to like the vacuum, do one of the things for your hair, which one exactly you want to have, what color you like, every detail you write down. Like if you want a phone, exactly which phone you want to have, which presents you want to have, and like whatever you want to get this year. Then you have to describe in details where exactly you get this income from, like what you do, how you work, how you gonna, like if you're working in a corporate job, you have to realize that you have to get a promotion, right? So that's what you're gonna write, is that I get promoted to this position. That's how you get more money. That's what you're gonna write down. If you're a freelancer, or you're like me who have dual income, you write down about both of them. So I would write down something about my astrology practice, right? And then in my astrology practice, I have sessions, like either trainings that, like right now, that I film, or either my YouTube channel where I can do paid promotions, or maybe I have training, like educational sessions, or maybe I have astrological sessions. So each income way of each type of my income, I'm gonna tell how much exactly I want to earn. The same if you have your own store, maybe, or maybe you are doing some other services, write everything down. Next, you have to write down 3 steps how you can make this happen. And I would suggest making the steps easy, right? If you want to write more steps, it's fine, but try to split them in more easier steps so that it doesn't look really hard for yourself. For example, you want to open a store, right? For example, a shop. You have to write down what you need to do for this. You have to find suppliers. You have to analyze how the system works where you're gonna sell it, if you're gonna sell it online, if you're gonna sell it offline, how to rent a place, how much you need for this, what legal things you need to do, etc. So write down the steps you have to do, and then forget about making this perfect. Like my videos right now are not perfect. Like I just had to start. Like I was waiting for this marathon and other trainings, educational sessions, and YouTube videos. I was waiting for so long, and I've never done this because I thought it's not perfect, but you have to just start. Next, and then you have to write down 2 last things. The first one is whatever is stopping you. Every time you want to do something serious, something important, and you don't, think about what you do. For example, sometimes I need to do something important for work, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should grab some coffee before I do it, or maybe I should make my bed before I do it, or do this, or clean the space before I do it. So this stops me because my brain is scared, like because nothing is perfect and I haven't done something else. My brain is like, oh, you need to do this and that before you can start, and then the day just goes away. Like I don't have any more time to do everything I needed. So think about what you do in this kind of situations, what stops you from actually doing the things you wanted to do, and you have to be just aware of them. You don't have to do anything. When you are aware, you protect yourself. Now you're aware, then when you start doing something special and important, you think about cleaning the house. And that's just your brain trying to stop you from doing something new, because our brains are most of the time very scared of doing new things. And now you're aware, and now you know that you don't have to do this cleaning. It's just your brain trying to manipulate you, and you are not doing the cleaning. You're doing whatever you were supposed to do. And then we go back to finally we achieve the step of intentions, and now we write all the intentions according to the rules, a spreadsheet, how to write them down. And as I said about in my last video, last lesson, that we have to make at least one step very easy and do it today. Start doing it today. first thing. And then today we have to buy something, whatever. It can be just a small chocolate or some special tea you like, or whatever, coffee, but you have to buy something. Don't spend this day at home. For some people of you who like selling, you are selling something, sell something. Even if you don't sell it, just try to sell to people. Just explain, say something like, oh, post something about whatever you sell so people see it. Maybe ask your friend to buy something from you so that you get the money, so this process starts. Okay. So basically there has to be some exchange of materialistic things or financial things. You can gift someone a present, or you can ask someone to give you a present on that day, especially if it was your birthday. Remember, we do this also on our solar return, and it's the second day after our birthday. So you can actually make things that way, that people gonna gift you and give your birthday presents on the second day. Perfect. The process started. The energy is already working towards your dreams and intentions. I hope you like this lesson. Access the workbook, do it properly, and I just wish all your dreams come true, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.